pills, stay awake or sleep. The state of the world is not for the meek. It's not for the meek. Hit 'em with that second verse, you know how we do. Getting name called, their brain cells are few. Hide behind the keyboard, women can be men. Mental gymnastics, wallowing in sin. They all on the same side, wanna tear us down. Stay true to logic, the signal will be found. Proud of your heritage, block them out. They wanna rewrite history, time to kick them out. Push them back or let them in. What is the answer? Brick by brick, the only way avoiding disaster. Blue pill or red pill, stay awake or sleep. The state of the world is not for the meek. Fuck the status quo, hold true to yourself. Never let them drag you down to the depths of hell. You gotta fight back, yeah. Brick by brick, kick them motherfuckers out. One-way trip. One-way trip. You gonna do when they come in for you? You gonna bitch out, or you gonna brick by brick, 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 brick by brick, 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 brick by brick. You awake yet, or you all still asleep? Not a call for violence, not a call to be weak. The names they will call you, who the fuck cares? Only thing that matters is the man upstairs. Keep fighting for your freedoms, what little you have left. Cause when the shit storms over, you might be resisting arrest. Here we go now. Push them back or let them in. What is the answer? Brick by brick, the only way avoiding disaster. Blue pill or red pill, stay awake or sleep. The state of the world is not for the meek. Fuck the status quo, hold true to yourself. Never let them drag you down to the depths of hell. You gotta fight back, yeah. Brick by brick, kick the motherfuckers out. One-way trip. One-way trip. Thoughts and fears mist and then appear. Self-absorption on a wire. Light it up and set on fire. This never-ending doubt wrapped around the cloud. Will it all just become static? Self-doubt, always automatic. Listen, but there is no sound. Can't make out the signal. Destination not found. Must keep moving on towards the clearing in the air. But will my sanity care? Desert sands all lost to time. Acting to the current frame of mind. Twisting through these lost emotions. Can't break free from the notion. Stop the process once again. Looking out the window, sin from within. Eyes closed and my mouth is shut. Senses dull and weary. Existing unnecessary. Hey, yo, so this girl, she been texting me, right? On God, son. She say she wanna hit it, but I got my eye on 3 other sweet things. Drop the beat. These chickens wanna know my name. They wanna know what's up. I just give them the runaround. They don't give a fuck. Gucci on my hoodie, Benjamin on the paper. She wanna come over right now. I tell that hoochie later. They never stop asking me. They always on my sheet, but my PC it calls to me. Now that be the shit. Incel life be calling me, and I always answer. Gonna be true to myself, no hoochie propaganda. My anime be on blast, DoorDash will deliver. Asmon Go be streaming now. Hassan got them shivers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this out. VTubers on my thing, Kitsune A's and Anitas. Kirshay, leaflet or powder. Them beaches be my oh snap, they influencing me, y'all. I'll be a good boy, cheese dust on my fingers. If I try to suck them off, that sounds so suspicious. Shoe on head is not emo, she looks so delicious. Oh my God, losing my mind, back to the chorus. Incel life be calling me, and I always answer. Gonna be true to myself, no hoochie propaganda. My anime be on blast, DoorDash will deliver. The white chick powder streaming now. My pants got the shivers. I'm just playing, but nah, seriously. That white girl elf, hot as. What was I saying? Oh yeah, please sit on my. These VTuber girls got me losing my mind. I haven't smashed in 6 months. Notice me, senpai. When they stream, I be there laughing like I'm high. Okay, so what? I smoked a blunt. At least I was on time. Maybe I should go to bed, reset my fragile mind. Finish this wrap up real quick. You know I'm on the grind. Incel life be calling me, and I always answer. Gonna be true to myself, no hoochie propaganda. My anime be on blast, DoorDash will deliver. All these females be streaming now. I'ma be gushing like a river.
All right, let's get started. Hello, everybody. Hello. Quackerop, thank you so much for the follow on Kick. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's get this off and let's get me. Hello. Hello. Future here from FutureRetconReality, making AI-powered looks into alternate reality and making music videos, shorts, TikToks, etc. You can find me on X at FutureRetcon. Everything else is at FutureRetconReality. And today I was just wanting to start off. I've been sleeping a lot, and I got caught up on a lot of sleep today. And while I was sleeping, I missed quite a bit. Obviously, when you're terminally online and you're away from your computer, your phone for 15 minutes, an entire lifetime seems to pass you by. So what we're going to be doing today is I saw the news that Sony has decided to end physical media disc production by January 2028. This sucks. This is stupid. It all bleeds into the you will own nothing and be happy. I've seen that repeated ad nauseum online. I was wondering what it was referring to, and like I just said, I found out it was about Sony's absolutely stupid and ridiculous decision to end physical media production because, business-wise, it makes sense. It saves them money. But is that going to make the price of games go down? No. Just more money in their pockets, as we all know, because, greed makes the world go around. So I wanted to see a video and wanted to watch a video talking about this. So who better than Penguins Zero? Penguin Zero. Did I just say Penguins? See, dyslexic, stupid, sorry. Penguin Zero, Charlie. We're going to watch his video, and I'll be pausing it more likely frequently to give my commentary and my takes. And because I don't know, I'm sure I'm going to agree with him. But again, I don't know. Charlie's been kind of hit or miss for me, especially in the last, I'd say, year or so. We know he suffers from massive TDS, and any and every chance he gets, to shit on conservatives, Trump especially, he will take it. But I'm really curious of what he has to say. I got this turned up all the way. All right, so the volume should be good. If anybody that pops in through Rumble, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, if any of you end up popping in and hearing this and you can't hear the video that well, please let me know, and I will do my best to remedy the situation. So this is called Everyone Should Hate This by Penguin Zero, Charlie. So it's only 13 and a half minutes long. So let's get into it.
Around to witness the extinction of the dinosaurs, I wasn't around to witness the extinction of the dinosaurs, nor was I there to see the death of the final saber-toothed tiger. But boy howdy, I am lucky enough to be here to witness the extinction of physical games.
Yeah, so that's a great spot for me to pause it. Awesome. But yeah, I knew I've been talking about this with several people in the community and some VCs in Discord over the last couple of days about GTA 6 not shipping a physical disc with their game, and the physical the actual physical media that they're shipping is just the game case with a code in it, just a little piece of paper in there with a digital code that you put in to download GTA 6. And it's already started. It's taken less than a week, like 5-6 days total, since that announcement for Sony to announce that they're ending physical media disc production by January 2028. So we already know that spells, and Xbox and etc. We've already seen Nintendo Switch 2 has been doing this for the last year since it first came out. We've seen multiple instances where they're physical cases, you open them and there's not even a cartridge inside. That's the size of your freaking thumbnail. There's no cartridge in there. It's just a piece of paper with a digital code on there that you enter and download the game, which, I mean, it seems that the rhetoric online and, all the zeitgeist states that everybody hates this, and, Clementine will remember that, but they're going forward with it. And GTA 6 coming out, we knew that many of the decisions that Take-Two was going to make with that release, we knew that it was mainly going to be a wet piece of baloney thrown at the wall and was going to stick, because every game developer, no matter how much they put into the making of a video game, etc., they think they deserve success. They think just because they put their blood, sweat, tears, nose rings, and multicolored hair and agendas into the making of the video game, that they deserve you to notice them, senpai, and they deserve every single bit of your shekels. So, yeah. And now here we are, a couple days before July 4th, before America's 250th birthday. Here we are getting the news that, yeah, you will own nothing and you will be happy. Because, again, we're going to be getting into this, and I'm sure Charlie's going to be getting into this, but I already foresee the obvious, the obvious opinions, and I mean the obvious facts of, along with you will own nothing and be happy, that goes with the licensing. Who's to say that 2, 3, 4 years from now, even if it's not a live service game, if everything's all digital, what happens when the licensing runs out? What happens when they decide, well, we don't want these servers on anymore because the game didn't make any money? You got another Concord situation. You got another High Guard situation. And again, it doesn't have to be a live service game. It doesn't have to be a Marvel Rivals. It doesn't have to be an Overwatch. It doesn't have to be a Destiny, etc., etc. I mean, we're seeing this with just single player games. We're seeing this with every game, period, no matter the genre. So, yeah, it's a pretty shitty situation. So let's continue with the video.
I swear, Sony treats physical media the same way the Men in Black treated people that witnessed alien activity. Get the neuralizer out. Look here. No such thing as discs. There's only digital. They've
Yeah.
now just driven the final stake in the vampire's hearts, the evil menace known as physical media. They have announced that they are ending physical production in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. For those that don't know, this means there will never be a physical disc for a PlayStation game, even if it's not a first-party title, because in order to even have a physical game on Sony's platform, it has to go through Sony.
Yeah.
Thus, there will no longer be that green light, that thumbs up that lets you make a disc for their platforms. It is only digital going forward. There is only Zool. It's unhinged insanity because this comes only days after Sony just pulled over 500 movies from customers' accounts that they paid for while offering.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about this. Yeah, that's true. Sony is removing over 500 movies from PlayStation accounts users that users already paid for. Again, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. I mean, that term has been used so much. You're going to eat the bugs. You're going to live in the pods. You don't question Big Brother. No matter what happens, you will be happy. You will respect our authority. And that's just insane. I mean, and this could have been, this service has been around for a long time with Sony. And I mean, you literally could have bought and paid for a digital movie through Sony 10 years ago. And 10 years later, you get the news, hey, this is being removed because of licensing issues. By the way, you're not going to be refunded. You're not going to get a digital code for replacement for the new relicensed version of the movie. No, it's game over, brother. Like, if you want it again, you're going to have to pay for it again in some other way. And it's like, what? That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, it should be illegal. Like, that is absolutely insane. That is literally no ownership. That is just, you are paying a fee for a however long it lasts digital license. Absolutely nuts.
No refunds for it. So customers had 500 movie titles that have now just fizzled into the ether, into the fucking back rooms, and Sony says, suck our dick. You don't even get your money back. So you paid for limited access to these films.
Hey,
You
Featherblade,
rented them
welcome.
fundamentally, even though you were under the impression that you were buying them and owning them. But because of this digital landscape, you don't own anything. You are paying for a ticket that gives you access for a set amount of time, depending on the companies or depending on the licensing. The movies are getting pulled because of a licensing issue with Studio Canal, but it's Sony's platform, and now all the customers that wasted their clams on it have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and again, like he just even stated, I mean, we worded it very differently, but it's the same thing. You are paying for a digital license not to own, even though it says you own it. Technically, all you're doing is renting it. And again, like some of these customers, which I would say goes into the thousands to tens of thousands, could have bought these digital movies on Sony's platform 5 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. And then they're getting told I think this happened. Yeah, this happened within the last couple of days. So it was June of 2026 that, hey, by the way, Walls joking, since the licensing issue ran out, yoink. Yeah, physical media. It's crazy. Like, yeah, your Nintendo, your Super Nintendo, your Nintendo 64, your GameCube, your Wii U, your Nintendo Switch, your PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, so far, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all have physical media, and this is why physical media reigns supreme. But at the same time, think about physical media reigning supreme. What if you had a physical copy of Concord? What if you had a physical copy of Anthem? What if you had a physical copy of that one? The Crew. Yeah. What if you had a physical copy of the Crew, that world racing game? And again, it's just, yes, physical media is supreme, and we're talking about previous iterations of physical media that weren't fully always online connected to servers or truly worried about licensing deals. But man, this is disgusting. It really is disgusting. And all this is it's a big rug pull out from under the consumer, but it's also a test. It's just like the COVID pandemic. How much can we get away with? How much shit or blowback will we actually get? But will the majority go along with it? Yeah. You put them in a vault to remind yourself of your youthful folly. Yeah, pretty much. This is just disgusting.
It's just a void. It's blank now. You will own nothing and be happy, and Sony shamelessly.
And again, I've already said that mantra 15 times already in this video, so I apologize if people are rolling their eyes. But Charlie, I think this is like the third or fourth time Charlie said it in the video, but it's true. I mean, people don't keep bringing up 1984 and a lot of these quotes from quote unquote world leaders in the last couple of decades for no reason at all. It's because it's patterns. You can recognize pattern recognition. That's why it's called pattern recognition. You're recognizing everything that they just keep trying and trying. And again, just like I said with COVID, obviously, I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because we're talking about video games, but that entered into the realm of reality, no pun intended. It entered in that notion. How much can we get away with? How much bullshit and stupidity are the masses not so much eager, but willing to put up with just to keep existing? I don't know how much blowback they'll get. I suspect most customers will just slowly become not customers. No fanfare, just fade away. Yeah, and this is the thing too. This is the double-edged sword. I do prefer physical media, but at the same time, am I a hypocrite? Because especially in the last couple of years, I've mainly been playing PC games, 99% through Steam. Is that physical media? No, it's all digital. And I can sit here and I can have a very big opinion of, how much BS I think that this decision by Sony is. But at the same time, I myself, I would be considered a hypocrite. Like, I look over to my right and I'm looking at stacks of my PS4 and PS5 physical media, sitting here beside my PlayStation 5. But then again, I look at my Steam library, and my Steam library is literally 10 times bigger than what I'm looking at over here to my right. So it's been a long time coming. I remember back maybe towards the end of the PS3's life when they really were trying to Sony was trying the cloud-based gaming. I don't know if anybody remembers that. They were really trying to do the, streaming in real time, which they still obviously do now, and it still sucks. Even 10 plus years later, man, like God, it always plays on like the shittiest quality 720p. There's still bits of input lag. And even back then, I remember reading articles back then. We're talking about 2011, 2012, 2013. I remember reading articles back then that they suspected by the year 2030, all video games, at least, they weren't talking about movies, they were talking about video games, would 100% be digital. And back then, oh my God, the gall, but it's crazy as more and more of the years have passed. It's like, yeah, it seems like it's becoming more and more feasible. And here we are today. Hypocrisy is probably an exaggeration. Most people do what is convenient until it becomes inconvenient. Yeah, because again, I mean, and thinking about it, there are a couple of games, there's at least a couple of games that I quote unquote own on Steam that are no longer playable because of either licensing issues or the studios being shut down, or a combination of the two, with the game not making enough money to keep the servers active, so the servers get shut down. So yeah, maybe hypocrisy is a bit of an exaggeration, but it is kind of a I don't know what the word is, like you say jumbo shrimp, like an oxymoron, like pardon me. Okay, pardon me again. Like when you say jumbo shrimp or smokeless smoke, stuff like that. Oxymorons. I don't know. But we kind of did do this to ourselves, because if we would have quote unquote spoke with our wallets a hell of a lot sooner, going back several years, this would have been pushed out at least another decade. We're talking maybe not around to like 2035-ish. But here we are, them saying you basically got a year and a half left of physical media chuds, and then it's over for you.
Makes this announcement in light of that, while also announcing.
And we're only 2 minutes into the video, and I've yapped for about 10 minutes of his 2 minutes. So, and obviously, if anybody wants to keep typing in chat, keep putting your thoughts out there, and I'll read them and everything. But let's play the video for more too. Do you think the death of server-based games is really that much different than games becoming unplayable because the hardware becomes obsolete? I mean, they could always switch it over. I mean, there's always the cases of the PS4 games becoming playable on PS5, the PS3 games becoming playable on PS4. But also remember, there was backwards compatibility on the PS2 and the early iteration of the PS3. PlayStation 2, you could play PlayStation 1 games. The very first iteration, I think the first two iterations of PlayStation 3, you could play PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. PlayStation 4 completely got rid of that. And then there were the big rumors that PS5 would allow you to play 4, 3, 2, and 1 games. But obviously that didn't happen because there's so much money when you got to keep making your customers rebuy the same game. The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Part 1 Remastered, The Last of Us Part 1 Super Ultra Director's Cut Remastered Edition. I'm more thinking in terms of computer games. Well, yeah. Okay, let me get this again. Do you think the death of server-based games is really that much different than games becoming unplayable because the hardware becomes obsolete? Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, there's a big difference in that. But it also that's what I'm saying. I don't disagree with you at all. I understand 100% with what you're saying, and I know that you understand what I'm saying too. It's just one of those things where even if it's a digital game on Steam on your PC in 2010, in 2026, it should still be 100% playable. It should still be 100% viable to just be like, I haven't played that game in like 6 or 7 years. Let's boot it up. And then you try to play it and it's like, oh, it's not compatible with this processor. You know, your GPU is way too powerful to make this game a reality. That kind of stuff is, I think it's horse shit. Not what you're saying is horse shit. I'm saying that I've ran into that issue when trying to play like old games on current hardware. And I think it's stupid. I think it should always be viable. Probably should have said software or operating system. Oh yeah, you're 100% fine. You're 100% correct. Like I said, I agree with you. You're not wrong at all. It's just, and also, and I apologize, it's the way my brain works too. And being dyslexic and stuff, I might say things wrong. I'm thinking one thing, but I say the other thing. I'm like peanut butter, and then I say grape jelly out loud. Like it just happens. But yeah, I 100% understand with what you're saying, Feather. And again, I know you agree with me. I agree with you. And it's just, there's so many different facets of it to look at. And what it all basically boils down to is greed. Like literally, it's not quote unquote that simple, but it is that simple. It just comes down to, well, how much money do we want to keep throwing at it? And especially if it's a 15-year-old game, you're throwing circus peanuts at it at that point. But the budget.
That they're shutting down the PSN store for PlayStation 3 and PS Vita, meaning hundreds, if not thousands of...
Oh my God, I'm pausing it again already. I'm so sorry. I didn't even know that. They're shutting down the online stores.
Digital games that existed on those platforms are now gone forever and not preserved because there wasn't physical copies of them. They were just digital titles there. So they are genuinely right in your face, hitting fucking Fortnite emotes on that ass, laughing and goatsing in front of you, showing like, yeah, you will own nothing and be happy. Look, we just took down this store, revoking your access to these games that you paid for. They're gone, Buster, and there's nothing you can do about it, Slime. Not even the Dragon Balls could wish these back into existence. Shinron is powerless against PlayStation. But let's not get too rambunctious off rip. Maybe they've got a really good reason for it. In response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. Oh, shifting trends. You mean like how when GTA...
Shifting trends. Oh my God. My mouth has been open the entire time just listening to the last 45 seconds of that. I had no idea it went as far as them taking down those other digital online stores. So like those games are just gone. Like you don't even have a choice to even give them money. Wow.
Just announced with no physical edition, people were rightfully fuming, pointing out how awful that is in light of everything that's happened in this industry, where you can just have your access to the things you purchased revoked at any point in time. So if you don't have something physical, you literally own nothing. You own the idea of something. It's imagination. SpongeBob and Patrick in the Box imagining that they own their games right now when it's digital only. So if anything, the shifting trend in consumer preference is swinging the other way.
That's actually pretty funny. He just made the SpongeBob and Patrick imagination joke, and what I was just literally thinking in my head was Imagination Land from South Park. I was thinking of that big fat guy, imagination. That's what I was just thinking of. That's actually funny. Hey, cool. What's up? Welcome in. Shifting trends equals our MBA's got a visit from the good idea fairy, and nobody said it was a stupid idea. Yeah, again, it's greed, it's horseshit, it's bullshit. And for those of you that are popping in, and even Feather, you might not know, I slept for like 11 hours straight, like an actual grizzly bear, and I crawled out of my cave, took a shower. Oh my god, put on fresh clothes and everything, and I'm still kind of like, oh my god, I'm still like in la la land. So I saw a couple things online about, you will own nothing and be happy, and I'm like, what's everybody bitching about now? And then I saw like January 2028, Sony's no longer going to make physical media, and I'm like, oh my god. And I saw a couple of things, so I'm like, okay, well, I was wanting to go live anyway, so thus here we are. But anyways, oh my god, cool. Yeah, if you don't know, but this is stupid. This is stupid.
To preferring physical media because of how bad this whole digital only shit has been. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical disc to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued in January of 2028. Also, again, a load of barnacles, this is horseradish. People are wanting more physical now. Like, for me personally, I've been a big advocate of physical media for at least like the last year and a half, if not 2 years, because of this trend that we've been seeing of just losing access to what you've spent money on. You're buying nothing. You are not buying anything.
Yeah, I mean, you're buying what you're buying is a license to rent. You don't own it. You don't own it. And oh my god, man, this is making me sick. This is stupid. And again, this is what we were talking about earlier, Feather, like what me and you were discussing earlier. Like, I kind of feel like a hypocrite, and I know that might be going a little bit too far, but again, it's like all the games I play are digital on Steam mainly. Like, yeah, I got my physical PS5 games, which is fucking a comedic error. Oh my god, with this, but yeah, I prefer physical media, or at least I prefer having the choice of physical media. Forcing everybody into one rat tunnel, that's just not good. And again, like I said, like if they turn off the servers 10 years later, just like the movie thing, like, oh, oh.
And they're just dangling their dicks right in front of our faces. Ubisoft unapologetically said consumers need to get more comfortable not owning their games.
Yeah, and if you remember that a couple years ago, the CEO, either the former CEO or current CEO of Ubisoft, said that consumers need to get more comfortable with the idea of not owning anything. And I think that's really where it ramped up with "you will own nothing and be happy." It's the Netflix model as applied to gaming. I can't remember how many series that I liked that were suddenly no longer available. There's no way. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. There are several series now that if you don't pirate them, there's no way to go through people that actually owned them and downloaded them. There's no other way to view them, or again, unless if it was ever released on physical media, which a lot of them weren't. They said that you own nothing and be happy, right? Like they want you to rent everything. They want everything to be a subscription. Yeah, like even like with isn't is Xbox doing that or Sony? Like I think in Europe they're doing that, right? It's like you pay like 60 bucks a month to basically quote unquote own your console. And I think they do that with computers now too. And there are like a lot of the pre-built computer companies that do that kind of shit now. You can have like the best computer on the market, but they want like 150 bucks a month out of your ass. And I don't think any of it actually goes towards the price of like if you ever decide to buy it. It's like why I rented it for a couple months. I spent $900 on it. Hey, Trench Idol, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. It's better like if you can do local. A lot of people. Yeah. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh yeah, it definitely will be in VODs. And again, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Rumble is what I'm streaming on. So I know 100% it'll be up on. I think Twitch is kind of weird with the VODs. I know it'll definitely be on Rumble. It'll definitely be on Kick, and it will definitely be on YouTube. And I do appreciate you coming in, Cool. And you're more than welcome to pop in and out as much as you want. Yeah, Windows 11 is a service, not exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking wild, man. And that's even an example, Feather, where you could buy, the physical disc of Windows 11 to, put it in your disk drive, install it, etc. But, they see it as you renting the actual software. You owning the disc means absolute dick.
Like, how can you possibly be supportive of this? And people aren't. Like I said, I think the preference is shifting away from digital in light of wanting more physical. Following this date,
again, I don't agree with Charlie on this. I don't agree with him on it. I think a lot of people see digital as a convenience, and it's either they don't really care about, or they don't really understand, or they just don't want to be bothered with all the quote unquote legal jargon of, I don't actually own this, I'm renting it. All right, Trench. Hey, nice of you to join in on the run, though. That's cool. Yeah, they're doing it on cars and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And again, that's why everybody keeps chanting the mantra, you'll own nothing and be happy, because that's, yeah, so we're going that way with video games. We're doing it with cars. We're doing it with computers. We're doing it with all kinds of different software programs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you have to pay a subscription to even navigate. Yeah, that's crazy. And they just keep updating the settings. Yeah, that's nuts. But I mean, tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, they've been able to turn your car off for a long time. And I'm just staring at the chat right now maliciously. They've been able to do that for a long time. They're now just coming out because they're allowed to say it.
New games will be available on PlayStation Store, and
now they have a actual legitimate quote unquote reason to shut your car off.
Retailers and digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028 in disc format. Also, something worth noting, this doesn't, they're saving a lot of money on not making physical games anymore, but it's not going to reflect in the pricing. The games are still going to be $70, $80 games. So, you're still getting...
That's exactly, before I even started the video, I literally said that. I was like, do you think that just because they're getting rid of the physical disc production, that should make the prices of the games come down, right? Nah, fam. Nah.
Slapped around with the pricing. It's not like this is going to bring down the cost of a now spiraling out of control industry. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. We'll continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation on how players can access games and provide choices as to where players prefer to purchase new games. Whether that's at retailers or the PlayStation Store, we remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans, and we thank you for your continued support. Hey, pal, you just blew in from Stupid Town? If you are a digital-only platform, why the fuck would anyone choose you over Steam? Genuinely. You have a worse store. You shut down your stores, too. You literally just shut down the PS3 store and PS Vita one, so people wouldn't even feel comfortable buying from your store, considering at any point in time they'd have to be living in fear that you're going to swoop in like the boogeyman and take away the things they bought. You have a much weaker store in terms of titles than Steam, so why would they choose you? Yes, it is more expensive to build a PC that can handle, more high-end gaming, but there are solid entry-level PCs out there, and yes, while PS5 is cheaper than that right now, I imagine the PS5 prices are going to go up as well, reflective of Xbox price increase. I think that's...
100%. And that's another thing, too. They talk about they talk about, not having the physical disc anymore. That won't bring the prices. That won't bring the prices of the game down, but they're also just going to keep raising the prices of the consoles. Think about it. Whenever in the history of mankind of video game consoles, and so what? We're only going back going maybe from the Atari and stuff. We're talking about like a 50-year period now. We're around like 50 years of this experiment known as the video game industry. And when have you ever known of the price of the console to continually go up as the years go on? Yeah, 50 years at the outside. So, and how many times has the PlayStation 5 increased in price already? Aren't we at like 3 times? And I think the Xbox is at like 3 times, and the last 2 times were just like 6 months apart. And they're absolutely 100% not worth these price increases. They're just not. They can blame it on the AI, they can blame it on the RAM all they want. I'm sorry. When you are over half a decade deep into the production of these consoles, that's not the way how economics works. It's not how finances work. Everybody, well, I mean, we're all old. I mean, if we're talking about Nintendos and Super Nintendos and everything, we're all old. The PS5 came out in 2020. The PS5 came out in the fall of the faux Fauci pandemic. Yeah, so the PlayStation 5 is almost 6 years old. And you got to think, from when the first ones were actually being produced, the first ones were being produced around this time 6 years ago. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I got rid of them. Cool. I got rid of them. It's all good. It happens. Yeah, small accounts and everything. It's way easier. That's why I just cleared the signal feed out too and everything. And the auto mod already got it, so it's all good. Appreciate you looking out.
Writings on the wall, there's going to be a price increase pretty soon. So eventually the gap's not going to be that big in terms of like price discrepancy between PS5 and PC. And again, PC has a much more robust catalog of games to choose from in the digital only format with Steam. So why the fuck would anyone ever even consider shopping exclusively on the Sony PlayStation Store?
Yeah, Charlie's right.
Going scorched earth on physical media and taking away people's products that they bought, thinking that they owned them. Like, the way they're treating this shit, I wouldn't be surprised if they start going door to door, treating people that own physical PlayStation discs like terrorists. Like, excuse me, we're going to need to sweep the premises here. We need to check your house. Do you have physical discs here? We got a tip. And they just start like taking it physically out of your
right.
and shop at the store. A store which, by the way, is more expensive shopping digital only on older titles. So if you bought the physical copies for some of the games here, like this tweet illustrates, you saved money getting the physical edition on like...
Yeah, that's why. And again, this is what we just talked about. It's as simple. It's as simple as greed. You buy the physical, you're saving yourself, $20-$30 than if you buy the digital one. And remember when they all started trying to say going all digital, they're like, it'll be cheaper because there'll be no case, there'll be no disc, etc., etc. But lo and behold, there you go. It's already been deleted. Cool. Look over here to my right, the signal feed chat. It's gone. It doesn't exist. Yeah, that'll be the thing. They're definitely going to do that with the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox with the machine learning and AI and everything in it. It will literally there'll probably be like a slot for the RAM or something. Like you'll have to upgrade the RAM itself, maybe like every 5-6 years. But as far as the tech that runs it, with AI getting so good and the machine learning AI getting so good, I really think the PlayStation 6, say they drop it in 2030, I mean, they literally probably wouldn't have to make a new console if they ever did again till like 2045. Like you're literally talking like the PlayStation 6 would be able to push everything to the absolute limits because of the AI machine learning able to bottleneck and throttle certain processes and add more power to other ones to give the illusion, of here's 60 FPS at 4K. And here from a game that was released in 2030 to a game that was released in 2038. You know what I mean? And yes, there's a leap in graphics between them, but because of that machine learning AI and the way that the console is designed itself, there's no difference in performance of them. It's absolutely wild. Like what the next wave of consoles, if they really do want to go that way, like you're not going to be looking at like every 7 to 8 years of a new console. It would, you would start to see like 15 plus years in between consoles. I mean, think about it. Like if you say you were a kid, you were a little kid and you played Mario 64 for the first time, and how the graphics of that game just 100% blew your mind. It just 100% blew your mind. And now think of then to like where games are now. Massive, massive, massive leap, not just in performance, but obviously in graphics. Think of that in terms of with the next iteration of technology, you're going to be seeing that kind of a leap every like 3 years. You'll be going from essentially what I'm playing in 2031 is Mario 64, and what I'm playing in 2034, looks like Stellar Blade essentially. Like it's going to be nuts. Like it will be absolutely nuts. And the main reason behind this, and the main reason why these companies are pushing so hard on AI, everybody thinks, it's the AI slop, it's the AI music videos, like stuff that I make, et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, no, the main reason they're all going in on this is to elongate. I mean, that's kind of a double one, you know what I mean? But like the longevity of their consoles, of their technology, because AI is able to do that. It's able to do billions, of quadratic equations in a second. You know what I mean? Whereas if you didn't have that AI and you're just going off of legit circuitry, yeah, there's limitations to that. But when you add a machine learning AI to that, and it's able to be like, okay, and it's almost like DJing, it's almost like you're on the turntables, you're constantly twisting knobs, adjusting the volume sliders, doing this scratch, 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 like that's essentially the same kind of a thing that the machine learning is doing inside these new consoles. Hey, Noise Maze. Hey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, give me just a sec here. Give me just a second here. I just need to check something really, really quick. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. And now we're coming back. And now we are back. Awesome. So let's continue watching this. And I appreciate you being in here, Noise Maze. Cool, Feather, Trench. Thank you all for being in here and talking and interacting and making this a lot more fun than me just talking to myself, which essentially I still kind of am. But you get my drift. And hopefully me going on and on there about the machine learning and everything like just helps you realize just the potential of where this next iteration of consoles can really go.
God of War, Ragnarok, Gran Turismo, those kind of things. But now that that's off the table going forward, these games presumably are never going to get cheaper on the PlayStation Store because they're still charging full price for these older games on their store. So they're looking to even make
Yes,
more money
noise
off of going
maze.
digital
Yes.
only when getting physical down the line has been cheaper. Now they fully got it by the titties here. They fully.
I mean, he's not wrong. And in that colorful language, I mean, the industry kind of is essaying us. Like they're sitting there doing that grabbing, pumping motion, and it's literally, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna scream as loud as you want? Nobody can hear you. I mean, that's essentially what is happening right now. They're essaying us and our wallets.
Control it directly. So they never have to bring the price down because there's only digital options to choose from now. You can't get a physical edition now for the.
Yeah, and again, that's what it all boils down to. It all boils down to greed. Get rid of the physical, which funnily enough, they see as competition for their full price digital. Would I rather make 60 or 70 bucks, or would I rather get, like the 15 out of the physical? And also, they don't want me buying the game and letting Feather borrow it from me because, they're losing money doing that. Well, Feather should have to pay her fair share for that game too. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's just, and it's monopoly, and there needs to be more laws passed. There needs to be literal exact laws passed that make this kind of shit illegal because it is disgusting. I understand Feather, and like I said, I still do get the console. I never got the Switch 2, and funnily enough, I never got the Switch 2 because they were talking about their and also if it didn't come with the physical cartridge and it came with a piece of paper with the digital code on it, even if some of the games did come with the physical cartridge, when you put the cartridge in, the game isn't on the cartridge. The game itself still acts as a connector to the server to quote unquote either download or stream the game to the Switch 2. So once I heard that bullshit, I'm like, I'm not getting a Switch 2. That's horse shit. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. So Nintendo started this bullshit. GTA 6, Take-Two Interactive, saw that and was like, GTA 6, as much as the billions as we pumped into it and everything, we want to recoup as much of that as quickly as we can that is possible. What's the best way to do that? Digital only, no physical disc. We're still, going to lose 15 cents per physical shell that we make, but not putting that disc in there. That's going to save us another 75 cents. Remember back in the day when you had like the full art book and the maps and everything, and those days are long gone, as we know. It's been a fucking decade, I think, since the last game even fully took advantage of that. So, most games now, you open up the case and you get that new game smell that we all love so much. But if there's not a flap of paper in there about a warranty or something, it's generally just empty with a disc in there. Yep, you're right, Noise. Yeah, with the actual booklets, like you're saying, that's like PlayStation 2. Yeah, and PlayStation 3 did do it some, but by the PlayStation 4 era, yeah, it was completely gone. So it's been over 10 years. Because PlayStation 4 was what, 2013, 2014? Yeah, so we're at like the 12, 13 year mark for that amazingness being long gone.
These upcoming games. Thus, the price doesn't ever have to go down if Sony doesn't want it to, and it looks like they really don't want it to. Still paying full price for some of these older titles to this day. Now let's take a peek at the bright future of digital only with Sony's immaculate track record of having stores that they shut down and take away the shit that you spend your money on. This is their announcement about shutting down the PS3 and Vita store. After nearly 2 decades of supporting the PS3 console generation, we wanted to let you know we'll be closing the PlayStation Store on PS3 as well as Vita. PlayStation Store on PS3 will close in select markets starting this year, followed by global pressures for PS3 and Vita next year. That means new content purchases will no longer be possible once the PlayStation Store closes on these devices. To ease the transition, players will still be able to download previously purchased content after the closing date for the foreseeable future. As the PlayStation Store continues to evolve to support modern commerce systems, including updated payment processing standards, PS3 and Vita are no longer able to support these updates at the level required. As a result, we will need to close PlayStation Store on these devices in the timeframes as followed. They then list out the time frame where eventually life support will be pulled on July 2027. That's doomsday. We know this news may be disappointing to PS3 and Vita players who hold a special place in their hearts for this generation of gaming. They represent an important era in PlayStation history. It wasn't an easy decision. As they continue to expand the PlayStation experience on newer devices most of our users are playing on today, we need to focus more resources on delivering the best gaming experience on these platforms as we look towards the future. To our amazing players, we want to give our heartfelt thanks for your ongoing passion and support, which they love to keep wiping their ass.
Yeah, like, what is the point? And continually, thank you so much for all the money that you gave us over the years. But we can't continually keep this open, but we're going to use this bullshit because we want to make more money. But thank you so much for allowing us to just slap you in the face with our cocks, and not in the fun way. Yeah, the Wii still had thick pamphlets. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Noise. It amuses me that people complain about handholdy games within GameCube. That's pretty much a result. Yeah, that's why they do it. Well, they do it for that, and also for the retarded game urinalists that can't even get past the Cuphead tutorial.
With, by the way, thanks for all the passion and support, Sony fans. We're gonna keep taking away your games, by the way, and no physical media, by the way. Thank you again. Big thumbs up. Come give us a fist bump, which has helped inspire us to shape PlayStation into what it is today. What? A pile of dog shit?
Yeah.
Like,
what the fuck?
It's insulting. We're excited for the future ahead as we continue to push the boundaries of play. We look forward to having you on this journey with us as we explore.
Funny enough, Feather, I never did it, but I have friends that have literally snapped their discs in half. Yeah. And it was specifically Wii U. They literally broke their discs trying to take them out. But luckily enough, I know it was two separate friends, two separate occasions, obviously, and both of them got it from GameStop. And then when they went into GameStop and explained it, at least the ones that were around me, which funnily enough are closed now, but they did get them replaced. They didn't charge them any extra money or anything because those GameStops actually had really cool people working for them and stuff. But the only time I've ever heard of people legitimately snapping the discs while trying to get them out of the cases were a couple of my friends with Wii U. I almost have, though. I know there's been several times where I'm like, dude, this game, this disc will not come out of the case. And it's like, you're right there on the brink. You're like, dude, I'm at 99%. If I put 1% more of pressure on this, it's going to snap. Yeah, you're right, Noise. And that's what me and Feather and Cool were discussing before you popped in several minutes ago in the video, because I keep pausing and yapping like I tend to do. But it all just boils down to greed. You think it's not that simple, but it's it is that simple. It literally boils down to greed. Only PCs, yeah. Well, knock on wood that we all have really good luck with ours, because I have heard horror stories on people with their PCs, and especially ones that they got pre-built and everything, and spent several $1,000s on just for them to blow up within 5 minutes of them being turned on. I again, knock on wood, I don't want this to happen. I'm just saying that I would rather have I don't ever want a PC to blow up on me or anyone, but I would much rather have something like that happen years into the ownership of it than within the first couple of days of you getting it brand new. Because man, that would not only tick me the F off, I think that would just destroy my faith in humanity. And I would just go live out in the woods, build a little shack made out of sticks, hunt rabbits in the night, look like fucking Robin Williams in Jumanji. I'd come walking out and what year is it? Yeah, it would break my spirits that much.
New game worlds and new adventures that have yet to come. What a heartfelt message to the community and to gamers worldwide. Hey, you should shop with us digitally. And yes, we might just shut it all down at some point, so everything you spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on will.
But at least we thank you as we take away your digital rental ship of these games that you paid, thousands to tens of thousands of dollars on. As we shut down everything and we sail off into the sunset, we place our hands over our hearts and we humbly thank you from the bottom of our wallets.
Vanish, and you have no recourse. That's just something you're going to have to live with. Why aren't you getting your wallet out? Why are you guys not shopping on PlayStation Store right now? This is exciting. This is coming from a place of passion. We're pushing boundaries here.
Yeah, we're pushing boundaries. It's like a fucking priest standing, at at a burial site as the coffin is being lowered into the ground. It's like that's as exciting as the Sony jargon sounds like. They're standing there and they're giving, the cross, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, are in Jesus, as the coffin is being lowered, and they're still looking at you, bless the past and bless the future, and why aren't you getting excited right now? Give us money.
For a generational experience for our community. We're doing everything. We're bending over backwards for you bitches. You're so selfish. What? You want to own your games? Are you crazy? You want to own your games? No. You think you want to own your games, but you don't want to own anything. You want us to control it. You want us to take it away at some point. You want it digitally. Please, come on.
Dude, this really is like crazy fucking euphemisms for SA, for like BDSM, for the fucking GIMP, role playing and everything. This is fucking crazy, disgusting shit. They slap you in the face and you're like, oh yeah, get more.
Get in here. It's stupid, man. It's so stupid. They're so out of touch, it's painful. Naturally, everyone's pointing to this with the PS4 where they showcased, here's how you share your games on PS4. And then
one of the biggest owns in gaming history.
This was a massive dunk at the time, pushing back against a lot of shit we were seeing the industry starting to do at that point already with how they were handling like sharing games and such. And this was Sony lat spreading here and making disc-based games a large part of the PS.
Not just lap spreading, but cheek spreading as well.
PS4's identity, which became a big selling point at the time that really propelled it above the competitors. And they made it clear with PS4 that physical was something they valued greatly, and like the importance of being able to share a game back and forth, physically passing it to one another. This was a huge successful campaign that they ran about that. So a core part of PlayStation's identity, not even that long ago, was these physical discs and being able to share the physical discs like that. Look at us now. Look at how quickly shit's changed.
Yep. It's like, again, that was just a tad over 10 years ago. Man, it's insane. Switch 1 actually had a bunch of deluxe gift packs earlier on, but in recent years not as much. Yeah. Man, I still have, I don't know if I do. It's got to be somewhere. I know I still have my thing of the original Legend of Zelda with the original instruction booklet with all that beautiful anime art in it and everything. And God, like looking at that stuff, it's not just nostalgia. Like a lot of people fall into the trap of nostalgia and, oh, I want to feel like I did then, but it's not just the personal feeling. It's the literal, it's the zeitgeist. It's how different reality itself is than how it was then. Yeah. Yeah, noise. Yeah, like man, it's just it sucks. It sucks. This is why we can't have nice things.
And changed for the worse, significantly worse. There are no benefits to this change. There is no one that should be excited about this, because why would you as a consumer even want to have the chance that what you bought disappears? You spent your money on it. You should own it. But you don't. And they're not even being honest with you about what you're doing. You're not even buying to own, you are renting from them. They're not even calling it what it is, which is renting. You are getting admission to this product, a license to this product for however long they deem necessary.
Yeah, just the foreseeable future. And like I said, the plethora of reasons that I've listed in the last 45 minutes or so, it's whatever. It's until we say so.
Or however long their deals with the licensor, like in the case of the movies, lasts. But you as a consumer could very well end up with nothing, like they just take it away from you. That shouldn't be something you're okay with. Like, it shouldn't. If you are okay with it, you're wrong for being okay with it. I'm just going to tell you right to your face. That is dumb. You should own what you are spending your money on here in this industry. And they're not even advertising it as anything other than you owning it. They're trying to mislead you with what's actually happening in this digital only process. And it's just out of control. It is truly out of control. I can't, like, I had a hunch that Sony was going to go this direction, especially after the GTA 6 announcement.
Yep. And at the very beginning of the video, I even stated that I knew, because I've talked with several people, in VCs in Discord about the GTA 6 no physical disc thing. And I even brought up, how long do you think it's going to be until this widely affects the industry as a whole? And we were guessing like 6 months. It wasn't even a week. We were all wrong. It wasn't even 7 days. And we get this effing announcement.
I think most people kind of had a feeling in their gut, but I didn't think it would be this quick. This is a week later that they're just boldly, brazenly making this announcement that they're wiping.
You're 100%. No, you're 100% right, Noise. You're 100% right. And not just that. You're correct with what you're saying, but also think about this. You pay for your food, right? And say they automatically add the gratuity on there for your server, but you had excellent service, so that doesn't bother you. But then you also see dine-in fee. Dine-in fee, what's that? Why am I getting charged $25? Well, for the privilege to sit in our fine establishment and eat the food that you're paying for.
Wiping their ass with physical media. Disc-based games, they're going to be gone soon. I thought it'd take still a couple more years before they felt confident enough to just pull the rug there and just say, like, all right, it's gone. But yeah, they did it, and it really sucks. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah.
So yeah. So that was Penguin Zero. I will like it. I mean, like I said, there's a couple things I disagreed with him with because of the convenience thing and all that stuff of people. Here, let me take this off. Of people, but I'm gonna throw it in the chats here, the link to his video. So if you are willing and able to at least give him a view yourself on that. Did that work on YouTube? Okay, it did. And I'll throw it in the Kick chat, and I'll throw it in the Rumble chat. Okay, so that was the video we just watched, and again by Charlie, and it was called Everyone Should Hate This. Yeah. Absolutely nuts. That's all I got for that one. Just absolutely crazy. Yeah, sit-in fees, napkin fees, silverware fee, ice fee, and you wanted a plastic straw instead of a paper straw, so there's an additional $3. Like, we could go on and on and on. It's oh man, and the busboy fee, because you got to tip out your busboy too for cleaning your mess up after you leave. It's absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. Like, what else is there to say, right? There was, and I do want to watch this. I want to react to, there was a video I was wanting to watch. Let me look at my history real quick. Because I think I clicked on it to watch it, and then I wanted to save it for later. Help me. Help me. Is everybody having a good night, though? Everybody having a good Wednesday night / early Thursday morning, depending on where you are? It's like living in Canada. If you want to leave the country, you still have to pay. Yeah. Can't wait until they start charging an exit fee. Yeah. And then they kick you in the ass on the way out, too, as a last FU. Oh, man, I can't find it. I could have swore. Oh, I know what it is. It was Velasco. I wanted to watch this on stream. I already watched it, but I wanted to watch it on stream and then give the link to the video once it's done and just give my thoughts on it, because I think it's a really, really good song. Hold on, yeah, you're gonna hear something, but I just did that so I could get to his actual channel. Where are we at? Okay, here we are. Okay, pause the video. All right, let's throw this up. All right, so this is the Perpetual Forge, also known as Velasco. He's a really, really cool guy. I like him. I talk to him quite a bit in VCs, and he's nice. You're sort of falling asleep. He had I get you. It's a great day. I got the next fight. Nice, Feather. Congrats. Good. Oh, yeah, there is an exit fee. It's already in place. Yeah. So this is called Around the Campfire Anthem. And I thought it was a really sweet song and everything. And I even pop up in it. So that was very, very nice of him to do that. So let's watch this real quick. It's just 1:36. So I'm not going to be pausing it and giving like my big in-depth or anything. We'll wait till afterwards, because again, it is short. It's short, but sweet. That's how I'll put it. So let's start this. And again, Around the Campfire Anthem by Velasco.
Started with a spark in the dark of the night. One small flame became a guiding light. Different hands, different roads we've known, but no one builds a fire alone. Every story leaves another mark.
I love Eustace.
Every voice can chase away the dark.
Night Owl.
Something to bring another log.
I won't name everybody. Sorry, I'm talking.
Iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. Hearts ignite the flame. None of us are finished. We're all becoming. Keep the fire burning, keep the embers bright. We're stronger standing shoulder to shoulder, lighting up the night. Bring what you've been given, leave this place renewed, because
Yeah, I thought that was really sweet. I thought that was really cute. Um, a very, very good song. And, and especially during times of division, during times of disagreements, et cetera, et cetera. Not everybody maybe getting along to the greatest of their abilities and everything. There's always hope. I'm a big bitch proprietor of hope and everything. I think it's kind of an overused thing, especially in video games. Everything might be down, but there's still hope. But for real life, that's something that I won't get tired of. That's something that I will always be a proprietor of and everything. Like, no matter what's going on, there can always be olive branches extended. You can still have civil discussions even if you have massive disagreements internally. You don't have to essentially burn bridges down. And again, and I know from certain viewpoints it affects more than others, and I try to be totally a total empath to that. But me personally, I do try my best to get along with everybody, and I think Velasco's song, um, not just visually, but the lyrics themselves, it really encompasses that. So, very good job, Velasco. I honestly really, really enjoyed that, and thank you again for including me. I'm still a newbie around these parts. I've only like officially been a part of the campfire for about a month now, and the rabbit hole is very deep. I say this all the time, and in a couple of the songs that I've made, I keep talking about a rabbit hole that's basically never ending, and it's true. There's still some creators that I've come across where you don't know them, and it's like, no, motherfucker, I don't know them. Who are they? Please tell me. I've only been here for like 4 weeks, man. You gotta tell me. Stop making me feel stupid. Psycho pulling the log out of his pocket was funny. Yeah. And Psycho, he's a good dude too. Like I said, everybody that I've talked to, everybody that I met, and all of you too, like those of you that have popped in here, that's how you've met me, and that's how I've met all of you, is not through Keen or through Feeble or DJ Nathaniel or Mad Hatter or Churro. We got Leaf in common, we got Powder in common, we got Banana Juju in common, we got Kirsche in common, we got Bald Man Extreme Asman the Gold in common. I mean, we could go on and on and on. We got oh shit, like I said, we said Psychro, Silas, Una, Little Man, and again, we just get Dot Pocket. We just go on and on and on and on. And just like when DJ Arkham spins his tunes and everything, and like in the times he's even included my songs, when he's DJ mixing and shit, like it's cool. It's really cool that we're all a part of something, and even if all of us don't talk frequently, we know that we are able to reach out. You know what I mean? Like, you're there, you're available. I mean, besides, if you actually are busy and you are doing things, obviously, but there's always that olive branch, or there's always that log to pass to put into the fire, so to speak. Yeah, Noise, you do need hope. It's true. Hey, Trench, I'm glad you're back home. Came in during the time when the Lego scandal started. Yeah, that's about when I joined. That's when people started, quote unquote, noticing me. And my thing was doing the react to Sky Op. That's when a majority of people noticed me, because like I said, I had no idea. And for those of you that don't know, because again, I talk a lot in VCs and stuff, but a lot of you aren't in the same VCs at the same time as me when I'm yapping. But that's how I was found. Was the Sky Op and everything, and I had no idea that it was all connected. Like, I've watched Leaf for almost a year now, and I knew of Skybrows, but I didn't know everything that was connected to it. So Yeah, and see, and even before, that's the funny thing, Trench, even before finding out about everything, like I met and talked to Nami. I believe I talked to Nines too. I believe that me and Nines, yeah, we did. We crossed paths and everything even before I was quote unquote found out or seen, however you want to put it. So, and it's weird. And then realizing, oh, what the fuck? You know them and they know them. And what the hell? I guess the algorithm does work, doesn't it? We bitch about the algorithm so much. And then it's like, that's crazy. And it's like so many of the creators in the community, it's like, I saw your stuff before and now I'm talking to you. It's weird. And I've had the same thing too. You made Brick by Brick. You're the one that made I Love Tentacles in my Mouth about Leaflet. And it's not like it's gigantic. You know what I mean? It's not like it's movie star bullshit or anything like that. It's not inflating my ego. I'm sure some people it inflates their ego, and God bless them. But, you know, it was just, it's cool to be like, you talk to someone for a couple of days and all of a sudden they have that realization, whoa, what the fuck? You're the one that made that? And it's like, yeah. And vice versa. I've done that to other people too. There's been several people that I've talked to, you know, when like, you know, several hours into it, it's like, oh shit, you're that person. Yeah, the 1 out of 10 times when it works. Yeah, it does work wonders. That's quite a title. Oh, okay. Well, you know, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. So, I'll stroke my own ego here a bit. And you might hate it, and it's fine. If you honestly absolutely hate this, I get you. I get you. But what we're gonna do right now, we'll just so that's actually on stream and everything. But here, let me share my screen again. So, I love tentacles in my mouth. AI me music video, FutureRetconReality. As you see, yeah, I like my video. Everybody likes your own video. Shut the fuck up. You all do it. But I got some dislikes on it, which is fine. But we got some likes. You know I do. Yeah. But what happened was, and see, this was 2 months ago. This was May 1st. May 1st. And this is before SkyOp. So a couple thousand views. I was like, that's really nice. It's connected with people. So let's just read this. Transition log. And if you don't know my shtick, Future from Future Retcon Reality, the whole reason of me making videos was I used AI, and I still do, to look at alternate realities. My channel? Yeah, so as you can see, my shorts, I have a ton of shorts. I have a shitload of shorts. My channel's been around for a year. I started it in actually July 1st, so it's my 1 year anniversary. But yeah, I have tons and tons and tons of shorts. And on my TikTok too and everything. Where's my TikTok at? Right here. See, I didn't really blow up on TikTok, but you see, like I got 560 followers on TikTok, 4,100 likes. But as you can see again, tons and tons and tons of TikToks. Like that's what I did before I found everybody, before you all found me and everything. This is the kind of stuff I did. And like, let me show you one. With remember Philly's Karen? Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. But you guys remember the Philly's Karen, the chick that stole the ball from the boy at the baseball game and everything? Yeah, and happy Canada Day if you're Canadian. Okay.
Hey, that's my ball.
Oh my God, why is it not showing it?
At Future Retcon.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's gonna do this stupid shit where I click on something but it doesn't play it.
Hey, that's my ball. No, it's not. Ah, what a game. Get that ball.
So this was my joke video about the Phillies Karen. She goes around stealing everybody's balls. And look. See? She's a bitch.
I just can't help myself. Billy's Karen coming for your balls, bitches!
So like that was my thing. You know, it's always like you're looking into an alternate reality. Like this one. I think everybody would like this one.
I'm gonna go powder.
Oh my God, you're doing it again.
At FutureRetconReality, we now have the power to create real-life anime cat girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
See, like, and I just made silly, stupid shit. Like, look at this. Got to catch them all.
We have to be quiet. These critters can be really skittish, they can. Oh, wow. A real wild beauty. She's stunning. Oh. Huh. Didn't see that coming. What a little firecracker. We have to be quiet.
So, yeah, it's just like I make all kinds of stupid shit. And then before I had my redo, I did one with 9s and 8s. And obviously I talked to 9s, and 9s was like, do it.
I'm gonna go powder my nose, amongst other things. If you know what I mean.
Dude, do you think that means she's gonna powder her?
There you go. So like just some examples there. Like that's what I did. And then when I again watching Leaflet and everything, where's it at? Here it is. So, okay, Reality 6/7/2026 TM, where a single cursed comment during a stream fractured reality itself. Anime slime fade, check. Wizard on a drum machine, of course. Tentacles and mouths, you already know. What started as a joke became a full-blown timeline collapse. And I got the lyrics of the song here, but yeah, obviously I made the song in Suno, and then I made the video gens, I edited it, and I put it out. And then Leaf herself actually watched it on stream a couple weeks after I put this out. So it was like the middle of May when she watched this. So again, it was still before Skybrowse and everything. So I put right here, one night during a live stream, Leaflet, and this is real. This actually happened. Leaflet, with her smug smile, repeatedly said variations of, I love tentacles in my mouth, I have tentacles in my mouth, chat, while eating her canned squid. This created a ripple effect across the multiverse, creating Reality 6/7/2026 TM, where this song by her exists. No putting the fries in the bag here, only putting the tentacles in your mouth. Enjoy. So if none of you have ever seen this before, this is a song by Leaflet called I Love Tentacles in My Mouth. And now you know why this exists. So if you're ready, and if you would please oblige me.
I just can't help myself. I just can't help myself. When those suckers touch my tongue, oh my gosh. I love tentacles in my mouth.
And you remember she made the thing of Asmon as a wizard and all that. So, of course, that's why I put him in there as that.
Olive oil in a can. Squid is getting plump, you understand. Sucking in all those flavors savory. I just can't wait to have those tentacles down my throat. You say that I'm hentai, you're just a fool. You don't understand like I do. I just wanna suck, I wanna slurp. Tentacles riding on my tongue. I love tentacles, yeah, in my mouth. Once it hits my tongue, I want.
Oh my God, I am stupid. You know what? Hold on. Oh, what the hell just happened here? Whoa, my stuff just went nuts when I was typing. Someone clip this. Someone freaking clip this. I know they did. Hold on. Like, instead of me just showing you the fucking music video, I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Oh my God. Fuck me. I'm sorry. Please just give me a minute or two. I will find it. Give me just a minute, please. Shit. Where do I go? Is it liked videos? I hope I haven't liked a lot of videos. Because I was surprised. I was like, holy shit, this person actually like clipped her whole reaction and everything. Oh, have I really liked that many fucking videos? I'm a dumbass. I need to stop liking so many stupid videos. I've literally just scrolled like 80 videos and it's all shit within like 3 days. Literally, it's like in the last 3 days, I'm at like 80 liked videos. Are you kidding me? Do I like that much horse shit? Apparently, I do. I'll find it, please. Again, just bear with me. Motherfucker, come on. I'm at 150 and I just now got to the 9s and 8s. Oh, found it.
Today, I got octopus.
Okay, pause. All right. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. And it's oh, fuck me. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Why are you being so stupid? Okay, so here we go. So I love tentacles. Leaflet reacts. So this dude, she reacted to it. It was literally like around the middle of May. So let's say May 15th. So like a week later, this dude posted it. And see, look, and he was nice enough. He like, he put my video link in here. And see, it's only got 134 views, but at least he fucking did it. And see, and I commented on it. I just found it 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, how am I just now seeing this? And I thanked him and everything. But we'll watch this, and I'll put the link for this in the chat. But this starts off the way that he edits it is he starts off with her talking about the canned squid and everything. So I love how this dude actually clipped the context of like Future didn't just make a retarded hentai song. There's a reason why he made the retarded hentai song. So here we go. Make sure it's all turned up and everything. I have it turned up as loud as I can on OBS, so hopefully y'all can hear this. Sorry, let's see this. Oh, good. Yeah, but you ain't seen my list yet. Oh, yeah, noise. You got a shitload of likes. Yeah, because people get married. That was a nice. Yeah, it was very nice of the Clipper to do that.
Today, I got octopus. I got a canned octopus.
So she's talking like this, and obviously I'm in chat. So I'm in chat, and I was typing. I don't think he shows off the chat, but I literally typed something in chat along the lines of, once she says the thing, I'm like, I'm making a song and a music video about this right now. And 2 days later, I posted it.
And it's quite good, actually. It's like just the tentacles. And it's like in olive oil. Before we start, I saw some notifications. Sorry, I had a tentacle in my mouth.
Nani?
Okay, let's watch the next one over here.
Oh, I need to move myself. I'm down here. This is as loud as I can turn it up. See, it's literally as loud as I can go.
I love tentacles in my mouth.
I just can't help myself.
And it's low.
You suckers.
Holy fuck.
Touch my tongue. Oh my gosh. I love tentacles.
I was eating canned octopus, okay, guys? Like, I was eating canned octopus. I was, like, the other day, or, like, maybe a month ago or something. I was eating canned octopus out of a can.
Goes in my mouth.
And I get it. She says a month ago, but it was like 2 weeks. But still, like I said, time merges together for me so much. Tomorrow, I'll think this stream happened 2 weeks ago. It's how I am. But yeah, she reacted to this this was like the middle of May. So I mean, this was like a month and a half ago she reacted to this. This is not a quote unquote recent thing. But again, she reacted to this video before I even did my Sky Op react to where people found me. People in the wider community found me. People like Keen, the first night I talked to Keen, like I'm talking to Keen for like 15, 20 minutes in a voice chat in his Discord. And then we got to talking about shit. And then all of a sudden he's like, wait a minute, you're the one that made I Love Tentacles in my mouth? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, dude, I was laughing my ass off. You know what I mean? And I've had that reaction several times since then. And that's what I'm saying. Like, finding out that like we're all connected and stuff like that in different ways is really cool. It kind of noise, and I've been told that. That's what I'm saying, noise. It's like I've had people tell me that kind of shit. Yeah, me and Keen were just cracking the fuck up over it. And I was like, wait a minute. I've seen you on Side Scrollers. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, ah. So like me and him were like bonding over that and everything. Like, and it's cool. It's like I came across him before without knowing him. He came across me before without knowing me. So it's really freaking cool. So I digress. I apologize. Again, I'll try not to talk. If I go to talk, I'll pause the video. It's low anyway, and I guess it's just how this person's recording equipment. But try to crank it up as loud as you can, because I swear I have it turned up as loud as I can on my PC and on my OBS. So we'll just let it play, and you can just watch her reactions, and yeah. And the night she reacted to this, I was sleeping. I had no idea she was going to react to this. I had no idea. I was asleep. I didn't see it till I watched her VOD the next day. So, of course.
You had olive oil.
You understand, sucking in all those flavors, savory. I just can't wait to have those tentacles down my throat. You say that I'm hentai, you're just a fool. You don't understand like I do. I just wanna suck.
But look at her face. This was her face the entire time. And if you guys have never heard or seen this video before, I get into some wild shit, especially towards the end. And I do it. And I do it because the reason why I made it such hardcore like hentai comedy was, one, I know this chick likes hentai. And two, I figured this would be her fucking face the entire time listening to the lyrics. So
I wanna slurp tentacles riding on my tongue. I love tentacles, yeah, in my mouth.
That's the outfit. That's my idol outfit.
Once it hits my tongue, I wanna shout. Yummy pete, eat them all. Even if you say stop, I don't care what you're about. Baka, you just don't get it. I want it in my mouth.
Wait, what do you mean stepbro? I've never been stuck in a dryer ever. I've never been stuck in a dryer, okay? This has never happened. A stepbro, what is that about? What the
Bro.
fuck?
Help me out. Cute baka.
Okay, listen, okay. I did eat octopus out of a can. I do have like 3 more cans of it. I probably will eat them at some point. But it's just food. It's just food. It's just food. Don't deny the tentacles part. Okay, well, you know.
Yeah, you said it.
You know when you get calamari and like sometimes it has like the head of the squid with all the tentacles? That's the best part. It's the best part. It's the most crunchy and delicious. Yeah.
So it was nice to know she subscribed to me and she liked the video. So if I post stuff on YouTube, maybe she sees it, maybe she watches it.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah. So yeah. Well, this is I'll post the link in the chat for that that clipper that put that in there. And like I said, if you go to the description in that video, it links to the tentacles video. So, but yeah, I thought that was really cool. Post your channel too. I'll sub to you. Okay, give me a sec. Is this it? Yeah. There it is. There I am. There I am. And like I said, there might be other music videos that you've seen of mine. Again, like I guess I'll like I said, I'll just inflate myself here a little bit. But like, oh, I did not mean to turn the chat off. I meant to turn this on. But I made maybe this time General Gravy. It's an 80s song. Did a reactception here with Penny Bloomfield. I reacted to Skies Never Let Go. I made Building Lego Lies. I made Lego My Ego, which is a cover of the Brick of Mormon. And then I made Brick by Brick. Like a lot of people know this one. Like a lot of people in the community know that one, but it's funny. Like they don't know it's me. I know a lot of people never read like the Future Retcon Reality, but like this one right here, this is like me, and this was my old model, as you know. So me reacting to this was how a lot of people in the community, found me. So, yeah. But like I said, I've made my long videos. I've made some. See, I got memeology here. And then I Love Tentacles in my mouth. And then I did that. And then I did the Adventures of Leaflet. And then I did 1, 2, 3 music videos in a row. Did a couple more reacts. And then 12 days ago, I released Maybe This Time. Yeah, because it's extra crunchy. Yeah, that's why she likes the head. That's why she likes it. Yeah, it's good practice. Like it's good. Like, and especially like if besides me, like I said, like just getting found and not really, I'm not thrust in the spotlight or anything, but like people knowing who I am type thing, like that's cool. But like with people like you or people that are in similar positions as you, where you're in the community, but you haven't like quote unquote made a video. You know what I mean? Maybe you just like you make a lot of cool gens or of pictures or memes, or you make like short video type things that you post on X. That's a really good thing too. Like, you know, getting you seen and known and heard. So like when you do release a video, you know, you won't go like a week with there only being 5 views on it. You know, it's nice. It's a cool thing, and I can put myself back up here. But yeah, and like this is 2.0. This has been my new model for a little over a week now. Like I used to be like quote unquote like an IRL Android Future, and then I went from like, see like down here, see like I was IRL. See, like there's me now, that was Future 1.0, like real life. And then I moved over to Future Anime, like right here you see in the screenshot. Like I was still this, but like the anime version. And then now I'm this, what you see before you. I am still not a real boy. And that's cool, Trench. Yeah, and I love that. And I saw that like people were including you. Like there was something on X last night that me and you were. Oh, it was a Jewpool. Jewpool put us in the gun thing. Yeah, this is a lot better, and it's because of Feeble. Feeble and DJ Nathaniel gave me a lot of their opinions and input, so I went with it, and then I showed them, and they're like, yes, this design is a hell of a lot better than your first one. Because, you know, I had like the rings on my fingers. They're not rings, technically. It was supposed to be like my exposed endoskeleton. It's like, you know, like, see, like my arms are black, like it's all black metal. It's like that was, you know, the thing here. Like you see on the hands, the rings here. It was supposed to be the exposed endoskeleton. And then I had like the metal rivets under my eyes, and I had FutureRetconReality across the hoodie, and it was really hard for a lot of generative AIs to pick up on. A lot of it effed it up and made it look weird. Yeah, it's very nice, Heather. Yeah, it's very nice. So, and like I said, like this version of Future is way more AI generative friendly. So, and like the circuitry pattern on the hoodie, on the sleeveless hoodie, like it can be whatever. Like this is the default one, but say like even if it quote unquote messed it up and it gave it like straight line circuitry, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like that's part of my design. Constantly retconning reality, baby. So see, it fits. And if I'm ever ginned without the headphones, like if it ever gins me, because these were actually just like headphone ears. See, I never had a headphone strap. Pardon me. I never had a headphone strap in the old design. It was like my ears were like headphone cuffs themselves. But now with this, with me actually, you know, having legit headphones on me, if it ever makes a gin of me without the headphones, it's fine. It means I just wasn't wearing my damn headphones at the time. So, oh yeah, it's like Moses too. Moses with his here, let me throw my Moses. I really hope nothing bad pops up. Okay, that's fine. Moses with his yeah, like this. See, like this is part of the joke. But like since he's got this here on the side, sometimes it'll change the look or it brings it over here because it wants to give him a face. Like some AI are really, really stupid and they don't want to put this as like spray painted on or a sticker. They want to turn his mask into a face. Yeah. But a lot of it doesn't. And see, Churro is awesome too. If you guys don't know Churro Chikage, he's awesome. But see, he made one of like Future, he made one of Hunter, he made one of Hatter, and then he made one of Moses like this, and that's the joke, you know. And that's why, like, I even put here, see our response here. I see, look, Moses is the most serious. Ha ha ha. But yeah, and see DJs made stuff of me. Oh, I made this one of Bupella. I don't know if anybody's seen this one, but this is not mocapped or anything. And yeah, I left the image of Omni Flash in there because I just didn't care. But I made a quick thing of Bupella. If anybody of you know who Bupella is, I made a song on Suno, and here I just did a thing of Bupella dancing. Just two-stepping. So, yeah. It's kind of awkward in some places, but for it not being mocapped, like, it did pretty good. It did decent. Trust me, there were plenty of trash gens I did not use. But the footwork's good, and it kept the shoes consistent. Yeah, but see how, like, I just did that for fun. I was bored, so I did that. See this one I did of Moses. See, look, like, if you really zoom in on it, it looks okay, but instead of a smile, it almost did like a skull smile. It's weird, and I think it's because of this. Seeing it was trying to transfer this to this, and it's like. But see, it did me perfect. And it did him perfect too, except just a little bit right here. It got stupid. But, yeah. And seeing that I made this, like, again, my thing's always alternate reality. So, like, you'll always see me, like, label things reality, a number, usually the year, and then just, like, a couple letters that represent it. Like, that's how I name realities. So I had this, and see, I often find myself wondering, what is real? What is wrong? Stream of consciousness can't be this long. Samara, before the fall of Outpost 112, Reality 12, 2082 OP, and then I animated it.
What is real? What is wrong? Stream of consciousness can't be this long.
See, you'll see me on my X and stuff. I post just a lot of random stuff, and like, yeah, see, look, I did the meme of that boy, like, remember learning the internet, and he gives the thumbs up from like the 90s. I did the meme of it. I did one of Haunted AI too. Oh yeah, Una, Silas's wife. Me and her love Zoe. So see, she made a couple of pictures of me and Zoe at a Huntrix concert, and I thought that was really cute. Oh shit, I meant to hit back. I thought that was really cute that she did that. Yeah, see, there's me brick by brick. See, there's me thanking for 250 followers. And again, see, Nami and Chud, like, we all like one another. Oh yeah, here's the Haunted AI one. And that was cool. Haunted AI actually followed me. I was like, oh, that's neat. Haunted AI is really, really talented, and from his video, see, I put Future in here, like, with the same VHS aesthetic and everything, where you're like, drink your water. So, yeah, and if you go down some, you'll see, like, the character sheets for 2.0 and everything. The only thing it fucked up on, and I haven't realized it till recently, so I probably need to replace this. It puts the headphones on the outside of the hoodie in the side views and in the back view. But everything else, the hoodie's covering. Oh no, then right there it's being retarded. See, and that's why you need to always pay attention to your reference sheets, because this has been up since what, June 21st? Okay, so that's when I did 2.0. So it's getting on 2 weeks old. And I just now fucking noticed this. So, shame on me. Oh yeah, when Leaflet posted this, hanging out with the homies today. See, she did real life Leaflet with Frieza and Magneto and Uncle Roof and George Washington. See, like this, and I just I made the thing where I was like, this shit is peak internet. Yeah, Churro, when it was Churro's birthday, they want a churro. So yeah, it's just fun stuff. Yeah, people call it AI slop. I say go fuck yourself. Oh, a lot of people never saw this one, but you saw I liked it. But I might repost this again because for whatever reason it did not get seen a lot. But this one I call advanced anime.
Oh boy, this is magical.
Tee.
Hi, friend.
Is something wrong?
目を覚ませこの野郎
Why did that Japanese robot slap the shit out of me?
Yeah. So see, just stupid absurdist humor. Just dumb. See, and that's the whole thing here. See, alternate realities powered by AI, comedy, horror, absurdity. And yeah, I have made a lot of horror. I really haven't posted a lot of my horror stuff. I'll show you a horror one I made. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh my god, I hate shorts so much. You see me click on this. Okay. So crank it up as loud as you can. I won't talk. But this is one I did for Halloween last year. And this was a lot of fun to make. And this was made in VO.
I don't know if we should be doing this, Sean.
Baby, it's fine. Just a little ritual. I'll protect you.
Spirit of the forest, hear our plea. Your wisdom we honor, your glory we see. Grant us sight, know our souls. Your wisdom unbound, stories untold. Let us know your power, O Spirit divine. Tell us you hear us, give us a sign.
Your ritual has awakened me. Thank you, mortals. Now, I need to feed.
I don't.
So yeah. So see, I've made all kinds of shit from Goofy to what the fuck, like Witch's Brew.
Be a barber, Dad said.
You
will love it.
bastard and a half.
Doom scrolling again, are we, dearie? Try some of this, you will go right to sleep.
Let me go! No!
Yeah, so she just falls asleep, doom scrolling, and now a witch is gonna eat her.
Again, are we, dearie?
And look at this.
Try
Fingers and toes and eyeballs. I can't believe VO actually generated this.
some of this, you will go right.
But look, yeah, it actually like generated like fucking bones and blood and everything. I was like, oh shit.
Try some of this, you will go right to sleep.
Let me go!
Yeah, but see, this is, I don't even want to say back in the day, but see, like this one.
My dream.
You motherfucker!
My dreams have been so off lately. I don't know if I am seeing versions of myself, or if my subconscious is trying to tell me I'm a monster. But the dreams repeat. Maybe they are nightmares. I can't tell the difference anymore.
Oh.
Can only do as far as AI allows me to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've made so much stupid shit. Like just trying. This one right here, the Grandma VR had 26,000 views, which I guess is okay, but it's still like nothing came from this.
Oh. When is Elder Scrolls?
If I could have YouTube Shorts in a physical body and suplex it over my fucking knee, I would.
Oh my, this is so real.
Yeah, it's a zombie game, Grandma.
He's coming right at me. Oh my, this is so real.
Yeah, it's a zombie game, Grandma.
He's coming right at me.
People like that one. But anyways, so yeah, freaky, yeah. Yeah, never call up what you can't put down. Oh yeah, the cabin ritual. Yeah, like that was the whole thing. I tell you what though, the funny thing is, and yeah, she's like 9 years old, but my niece, my sister got pissed at me. Like this legit gave my fucking niece nightmares. So you know what I mean? For us adults, it's like, yeah, I get it. It's creepy, but like it's not gonna freak you out. And see, like I like the thumbnail that I made for it. See, like them two in the cabin down here, cabin ritual, and then down here, you know, you see the hand rising. Like what I got the AI to do, and like I said, like I love AI and everything, but I love editing. Like that's where my biggest strength is in the editing.
I don't know if we should.
Because this was so many different gens, and me carrying like the voice of these gens over, you know, the other edits, and
I'll protect you.
Spirit of the forest.
Like me going back and forth through this, like the editing.
Grant us sight, know our souls.
Like, and I love that. Like, I loved how it did make like a rotten hand coming out of the water. Like, yeah. And I bet I couldn't do that now. There's so many more restrictions on it and shit. Oh, how about this one? Mario Pays.
I pay for my food now.
The fuck am I supposed to do with that? This look like a coin shop to you, motherfucker.
I mean, you try to pay for your food with a big gold coin. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's just stupid. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, my niece, my sister was pissed at me for like a week because it gave my niece fucking nightmares. The fucking like chanting thing, it scared the shit out of her. She thought it would. I'm like, my sweet niece, my beautiful girl. I made that up. I literally wrote stream of consciousness. Like I wrote literal stream of consciousness, that like ritual rhyme. Like it means nothing. I pulled it from no folklore or nothing. I know, right? You think that would be enough to buy the shop, but yeah, like Ghosted. Like this is one. It's like, is it serious? It's more absurdist, but you'll get the joke. Motherfuck!
I can't believe she ghosted me. 2 weeks of talking. Now, nothing.
I'm just not into it.
I can't believe she ghosted.
Ha ha. So yeah, see, it's just stupid, absurdist humor. Oh, where do I get my ideas? Yeah, where do I get my ideas from? Like all of these, everything you've ever seen me make, it's not anything I've had in my head for a long time. Usually I would sit down, I'm like, I need to make a short today. Blah. And it would just pop in my head. Like a lot of it's stupid. Some of it works like this, the Midnight Drive-Thru. I am the voice of the vampire and I am the voice of the speaker. Of like the drive-through person talking through the speaker. So Midnight Drive-Thru.
1 pint. Oh, negative freeze, please.
Sir, I'm so sorry. Our ice cream machine is broken.
Why is it always broke?
Okay. Like, you know, it's just crazy shit. Yeah, you take care, Trench. I appreciate you being in here. I really, really do. But yeah, that's enough of me. That's enough of me. What's my notifications here? Oh, you like my post? Hey, thank you, Trench. Oh, right here is my damn character sheet. Okay. But yeah. So anyways, I was going to play a game, but I don't think I am. I yap so much. I've talked so much. But yeah. I don't know. I had fun. Kind of a short stream. Not too long. Where are we at right now? Oh, 2 hours and 12 minutes. See, I talk so much. I thought we were only maybe like at an hour. But for all of you that have been here, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I honestly really do appreciate it. Quackarot33, thank you once again for your follow over on Kick. And yeah, you can find me at Future Retcon on X. Everything else is Future Retcon Reality. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. This is Future from Future Retcon Reality signing out. Make your reality a good one. Take care, everybody. Thank you again for coming.